Look at the right side of your screen. Just got in there a little bit too hot. You see the tire smoke before he locked the tires up.
How much damage? I think we can fix that chain. But wow, he just felt like he had enough grip to make that corner, but just overshot it a bit. Got to appreciate his effort, huh, Phil?
Yep.
Tug Jake out, and you can see just locks up that left front, and when he did that, he turned in sooner, Phil, and he caught the curb, and that disrupted all.
And out, and Nick Sanchez goes for a little bit of a slide.
And folks, this is at 35 miles an hour. That the pace car speed is
out. The green flag hasn't even fallen yet.
And a lot of rain we've seen.
Yes, a lot of
radio. This is when he tried to get caught up to the field, and
that's the keyhole right there.
Nearly into the sand, but just was able to keep out of it.
And that's why we're under caution here on lap number 1 of this race.
Saying this is too much.
You saw Jack Wood, the 51. He was on the basically middle of the racetrack where everyone else was right.
Tyler Ingram making his way around.
Oh, trouble. That's Sawalich around, but everybody's able to avoid him.
Might have made contact with 42 of Hocevar.
Oh, around
Raja
goes
Caruth. He
Raja.
tried to save it.
Can you keep it going? You want to keep your foot in it if you can.
Won the race. Let's see what happened here.
Just simply tried to get a little bit of throttle. And I'm sure he didn't nail the throttle, just trying to beat a little bit of throttle, and it just wouldn't.
Difference.
Practice on a dry racetrack, much less some. Oh, Colby Howard around right at the start-finish line.
Carson Hope. Just brakes locked up on her. Maybe a little bit of a wheel hop. She tried to battle it.
Yeah, just a little bit of too much rear brake for the conditions, possibly.
There's Matt Craftsman diving to the bottom of Marco. Andretti and Matt will go around.
There is no grip on the bottom in that corner. Zero grip on the bottom in the corner. I'm not sure there's any grip in the middle of the race. He was in the top 10 doing a great job, too.
Update on my count. I lost count.
Tanner Gray was
ran
running
out of paper.
8th at the time, so that brings out our second.
Just slower. As you're seeing Colby Howard with it. He's pointing the wrong direction.
De Benedetto had to make some evasive.
20 up into the top 10.
Did he have some help here?
I think that's Marco on the inside. Remember, no grip in the middle of that racetrack, of that corner right there. No grip on the bottom, no grip in the middle.
Well, we talked to him.
Oh, Tanner Gray, we already saw him get pulled out of China Beach. Well, the sand trap earlier one time. Keep digging.
He's trying, he's trying. He's getting close, he's getting close.
Showing the capability of a race truck. Look at him go.
Listen to that motor, listen to that motor.
Don't float up, he did it.
That's the most RPM that motor's turned all day long.
That was a beautiful air. See what happened.
Colby was on the outside of Carson, and I don't think Carson knew it.
I don't think he did either. I've talked to some of the...
You see the incident with Zane Smith.
Zane was in the middle of the racetrack and just had no grip. I mean, it certainly wasn't in a situation where he was intentionally going to try to take the 17 out.
And then here's what happened between Boyd and Jones. They just get hooked together there. Rhodes is going to try to grab that lead. Oh, and around goes Will Rogers.
Another truck right there, too, as well.
Trucks all over the place.
Marco Andretti was forced off the racetrack by Will Rogers.
Meanwhile, Ben Rhodes, the leader, Ty Majeski, 3 wide, and around goes Nick Sanchez.
Yes, Eckes made it 3 wide there. I wasn't sure that truck would stick down there.
There just wasn't room, Phil.
There wasn't room, and he couldn't hold the bottom either. Took Nick Sanchez.
Hocevar on pit road again with more issues too.
Red Holmes around.
Flawless. There's Craftsman poking along.
He's on the outside. Turns back to the end and just loses grip.
Yeah, and right here,
I said, oh, he got through the dirt. Oh, he's good. He's good.
Now put it in reverse.
All you got to do is get back on the pavement there. No,
that wasn't a good decision.
No.
He's trying to be like Tanner Gray.
He could have driven maybe.
How long it would take Zane Smith to get up there. And around goes the 0-2. That's Will Rogers.
I'd
he
say
had
there
some
was
help.
Contact there. They were battling hard. See what happens here.
Austin Wayne Self just dive bombs it into the corner. He completely cleared Haley by the time he got to Will Rogers, and he just couldn't hold it down. He completely cleared Haley by the time he got to Will Rogers, and he just couldn't hold it down.
Can he do that?
Boy, I'm trying to fight up alongside.
Oh, got a spinner. That's Raja.
Raja's around. Is he going to get it going?
Oh, that's Daniel.
Something must have happened to Majeski.
Here it is right here.
Going to have the contact right here, and it just cut Majeski's tire down right then.
Yeah, Majeski, I know it's his teammate, but he's going to say, man, you squeezed me. And that's what we will see as the race continues. And that is the case. Ben didn't quite have the position, and he turned in, and Majeski was there. And maybe Rhodes. Jack Wood has found his way into the gravel pit.
I expect the yellow to fly here last week in IndyCar with Simon Pagenaud.
Top of he was by himself, looked like, just trying to negotiate turn one. Got away from him.
51 gets stuck.
Right by the choose area. You see the choose cone up there, top right of your screen. And the sign that tells you choose.
Yes.
Connor Daly's 10-12 truck links. Oh, she hops her, and out goes the gray truck.
Raja Karuth gets into the 15. Can he drive through the sand again?
Well, he's trying. If he can keep it moving.
I got to say, I'm so much pulling for him.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the wheels straight. He's going to do it. He's going to do it again.
How does he do that? Yes, he was a drag racer.
Yeah, nobody better off the line than Tanner Gray.
Well, so let's see what happened here. Way back there in the distance. There it is, the start of it.
Looked like the 22 just drove into the side of the 02. Now, there could have been something that happened that precipitated that.
And maybe the 02 kind of starts when they bunch up, Phil.
Yeah.
You see up front, as they get into the corner, everybody gets together.
Yeah, 3 wide. Yeah, that was Haley Deegan made it 3 wide. She made contact with the truck in the middle, and then that truck made contact with Raja and turned him around. See the black truck poking out on the right side of your screen. I believe it was maybe Taylor Gray that she might have made contact with and forced him in.
I think some big
Raja.
Contact for Dean Thompson, too. I believe that's who hit Raja.
Meanwhile, it was 3. But here comes Zane Smith. He said they didn't think they had a truck good enough to hang with the 11. It's all going to be on their driver. 3 wide.
Taylor Gray gets turned to the infield.
And he's going to come back up. Here's what happened to the one. Williams Wallace just
just way too hard into the corner.
Just overshot it.
Overshot the sand. This was the position that the 38 was in last year at this race. But he was able to close that gap, and he and Parker.
Haley Deegan off. She was inside the top 20.